Rebecca Yarros has given us another Easter egg.
Are we happy about it?
Or are we mad? So, the Booktok community is a little bit divided, but I think it does go back to us having a problem with the way that books or new books are being released to the public.
Okay, so why don't you explain this to me? Why are people upset about the Easter eggs?
Okay. I'm Ale.
I'm Carla.
And this is Booked Buzzin. So, people are upset because they're basically kind of like, okay, so this book is coming out in 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I already pre-ordered it, not me, but people, right? And they're like, I bought this book.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
I don't know the cover. I don't know the synopsis. And you're just taunting me.
Okay. Fair. Because we're talking about a book that comes out in 2 months. But do we feel this way about, like, let's say, I don't know, like Sarah A. Parker? That her third book isn't even announced. Like, if she started dropping Easter eggs, would you feel pissed?
Maybe. I mean, I think it's different just because I feel like Sarah Parker, I think that it's Sarah Parker that wrote When the Moon Hatched and
the Crystal
A Ballad
Palace.
of Falling Dragons. Sorry, I was thinking about the second book.
Yeah. Ballad of Falling Dragons.
I think that, like a little bit, because I feel like there's a difference between you giving me genuine Easter eggs. Like, I know the cover, I know the synopsis, and you like for example, I think Rebecca did do this like a week before Onyx Storm came out, and she gave us like the first chapter or something like that. I remember that. Maybe it wasn't her, but I remember someone doing that. Love that. Give me it. It's good. But I don't like the constant like, and that's why I understand Booktok. But I don't want to ruin it for anybody, right? Because I'm sure maybe there are clues and like that's fun. But like the constant like picture of my computer screen and like fourth wing, no sé qué, and then you zoom in.
Like the word is like just kidding. LOL.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know why. Like maybe I'm pesada, but I'm just like, so I feel like Booktok is very divided right now. I feel like half of us are very like, what are you doing? Yeah. Simply because you're not giving me anything.
Well, I'll be honest. I think that it's, and I was supposed to be like specifically in regards to ACOTAR and Fourth Wing. I do think that an Easter egg right now is not wanted, because what I want is the fucking cover and synopsis, because ACOTAR 6 is coming out. We're in July. So we're like 3 months away from ACOTAR 6, and we're 2 months away from Fourth Wing
novella.
That's how she's burning it, if you haven't picked up on that. Like, she's calling it not book 4.
Yeah.
So, okay, whatever. Not book 4 is coming out in like 2 months.
I like the idea of like novellas, because that doesn't give me a lot of like expectation.
Then. Don't call it not book 4.
I get it. Maybe you need to be explicit. I don't know. Like, there's some people.
If this was like ACOTAR, not book 6, I'd be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, call it something else. Give me the title. How about that?
Well, okay, so then this is where we kind of veer into where I think Booktok is right. Like, okay, because here's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of arguments about this, because there's half of the fandom, and that's the worst part. I agree with both of them a little bit, right? Part of the fandom is like, we're annoying as hell. Like, we're so annoying because we get mad about everything. We have opinions about everything. So it's like our own fault that these authors don't want to give us details. Fair. Why? Because 10, 20 years ago, authors weren't like destroyed as often as they are now, because there wasn't a lot of social media back then.
Yeah. No.
So it was like you write the book and maybe like on the Times magazine, you got like bad feedback or whatever the hell. Now, look at us.
So different. And it's like, funny because we were just talking about this, where it's like, you back then, yes, okay, fine. You could say millennials grew up with like the introduction to the internet, but it was different.
It
Like,
was so different.
first of all, you had to wait for the dial-up to go. If somebody called, it was fucked. You had to share the one computer in your house with everybody, siblings and parents included.
Yep.
And it's like, what, you fucking had like AIM.
And
like,
you'd find out about the release dates when you went to Target and saw the book.
literally. So it just wasn't the same. Like,
No.
it was just very different.
Yeah.
And there was once upon a time where it was like, there is no like special this, that. No, you just like
No.
fucking go in and you buy the next
You
book.
read the book and you move on.
Yeah.
So now and this is the thing. I am such a love-hate person with social media because I be on it all the time. But I can see how some things are very toxic. Because, like, me personally, if I read half the shit I've read about these authors, about myself, I'd pop off. Like, they have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
But at the same time, I do think that although everybody's entitled to their opinion, sometimes I think people become bullies. Right?
Well, yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I think that I'm the type of person who loves to enjoy consuming media, but like, it's so funny I should say this because I have a fucking
You have a whole podcast.
But I fucking hate being like seen, right?
I had to convince Carla for a whole year to do this podcast. Like, we would
Yeah.
read together and be like, it'd be great if like we filmed these conversations.
Yeah,
And she'd be like, no.
I know. And then one day I was just like, fuck it, let's do it. And she was like, are you serious?
I was so excited.
I don't like this. I don't like the like spotlight on me, which it's not that there's a spotlight on me, but it's like I'm getting on camera. I'm
Well, you're
talking about
becoming
things.
vulnerable. Like,
Right.
you're creating
You get on
content
camera,
that
you
people are
talk about
going
things,
to
you
talk about.
You make books and people like are gonna comment on the
Yeah.
shit that you make. So
Correct.
I get that. It definitely cannot be easy to be an author in this day and age because back then, like, yeah, there was like peer review journals and there was like people like just general reception buys, like how many buys did this book get, like, for sure.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the reality is you're never gonna make everyone happy.
No.
There's no such thing.
No.
Someone is always gonna find something to say
Wrong
about the shit that you do.
For sure.
So there's no winning ever with the internet. But people on the internet can just be so vicious.
Disgusting.
And it's hard to think about like that's why I just was like, let me shut the fuck up about Rebecca Yarros, because like she's a fucking person, bro, and like this is her shit. And if I don't like it, all right, bitch, don't fucking read it, you know? Like
100%.
And it has its audience, it has its demographic. Like, who the fuck am I? Like, okay, I don't like it, period. I don't have to keep reading it. I don't have to keep shitting on it. And I get that. And it's hard. It must be really hard to be somebody so big,
vulnerable,
and to receive all of these comments constantly talking about like, oh, you suck at this, or oh, you this, oh, you that. So
exactly.
I think that you're completely right. I think that social media has absolutely changed the game. I think that like, I also think referring to Rebecca Yarros.
Okay.
So, okay, I know we're talking about like the Easter eggs and how it's like, it's 2 months out. We don't have a cover. We don't have a synopsis, which by the way is fucked for SJM and for Rebecca. Honestly,
Correct.
what the fuck? Maybe it's the publishing houses. At this point, I really can't tell who it is.
I don't care who it is, honestly.
Right, but I don't want to sit here and be like, fuck you, Rebecca, when it's not her fault.
Well, the thing is, but okay, like, let's say that I don't know who it is. This is what I was trying to, like, this is what I brought up earlier today with Carla.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even in the middle ground between, like, okay, when we were kids and we didn't have social media like this.
Yeah.
And the time when I became an adult and a lot of these books came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember buying a book that didn't have a cover.
No, I completely
right. Like,
honestly,
I don't remember buying a book.
Here's what I'll say about that. The first time I ever pre-ordered a book without a cover was Brimstone, because there was a signed edition and I wanted to just like nail it. So then I did it with the Ballad of Falling Dragons.
So basically, within the last year, all the authors are pulling this shit of like, and I say authors, but I don't mean it's just them, like authors, publishers,
series, all these books,
whatever,
series,
all these books that are coming out, like no book cover, no synopsis, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually one of the things that I felt very refreshing about The Night and the Moth. So book 2, The Knave and the Moon, that's been like, that's for September 1st. So like less than 2 months away now. And it's all there.
We should see if that fucking website is gonna release like a special edition cover.
Fairy Loot?
Yes,
yeah.
Because I'll get that. I'll get that.
Yeah, we all have to go look at it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super down actually.
Okay. Oh wait, side note. We've been talking about like ACOTAR Kindle prices that we got it at like $8.99. It's not at $8.99 right now, but it's at $16.99. So if you're interested, ACOTAR 6, $16.99 on the Kindle.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, the book is written, the book is published, the book is printed. Ja. I don't need to, like, you don't have to go the extra mile and give me Easter content, like Easter egg content, but just give me a cover and a synopsis. Like, truly. Like, that's why
I hear
let me
you.
go back a second. Let me go back a second because I'm saying, right? So I understand that half the fandom is very, like, we're annoying. We blow things up. And yeah, there are creators and there are people that are rude, mean, and just plain, like, assholes, right? Rebecca Yarros or Sarah J. Maas or whoever the heck we're going to talk about
but
next. Like,
here's where I stand with that, where I'm like, I hear you. And like, okay, leeway, right? 2-3 months away. 2 months for Fourth Wing, 3 months for ACOTAR.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Like, so let's say that the standard is like, I agree. I like, okay, not that I agree, but I understand. I understand business. I understand that it's like, okay, but look, like, I'm sorry to tell you, honey.
That's why
you're a new author
in a
and your book just came
economy.
Out. Right. Okay. Well, that's not our fault either. Because here's the thing, like, we got so many comments on TikTok, on YouTube, on our previous book news episode where we were talking about like the ACOTAR new set, the new book set, and people were like, well, that's capitalism, like, that's welcome to capitalism. It's like,
don't buy it.
I hear you, girl, but I can't change that. Like, it's not my fault that there's capitalism in this country.
Thank God for that. But anyways, I'm gonna keep that in.
Anyways, so I hear you, and it's not that I'm saying like we should all be equal, because the reality is that that's not how the cookie crumbles, and and that's fine. Okay, that's the real world. Suck it up, deal with it. I can. But my problem is, it's like, okay, let's say that the standard is like you announce this book, and then within the next, like, let's say your book is coming out in a year, within the next 5 months, you have to release the summary and the cover art, right?
Yeah.
But it's SJM and it's Rebecca Yarros, so let's give them leeway. Instead of within the next 5 months, maybe they can get an extension. I don't even understand
the holdup, though.
Okay. It's been 10 and 11 or 9 and 10 months, bitch. Where the fuck is it? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You get leeway.
Well, and but that's also, why
there's a difference between leeway y ahora tú estás abusando.
100%. But that's why I understand more the other part of the fandom, that it's like, like, enough. Like, we are loyal fans. We want to read this book.
I agree. But okay, so like specifically with Rebecca, what I want to say is that with this Easter egg shit, I think she kind of enjoys it, because she releases, like, she says what song will be the vibe of the book. And I feel, and somebody commented about this, that they were like, this is Taylor Swift's fault for releasing 26 different variants of like this whatever thing. And I don't really follow Taylor Swift.
No, me
so
either.
I don't know what she does with that. But I know that Rebecca Yarros does use Taylor Swift songs as reference for what her book's vibe will be. Yes, and apparently, and I might be wrong, so don't hold me to this, apparently she does like a playlist, and she's done like a playlist for
I've heard of that.
4. Yeah. So things like that, or things like releasing a picture of the edges of all of them.
Right. So then that's exactly, she already has it. Like, there was a post that she made on Instagram where she has the sprayed edges, right? Yeah. So like the other side of these books, and she has the little novella. Did you see? Go ahead.
Let's talk about Barnes & Noble.
Yeah. Did you see that?
I did. I got that email, and first of all, it was a long ass email.
Yeah.
And I was like, get to the point. What are you changing? I checked first of all, I checked the emailer. I was like, is this spam? Because like I'm not getting. I skimmed it and I was like, what the fuck is the change?
Yeah.
And I checked like who was the email address and it was Barnes and Noble. And I was like, okay, what are you
What are
fucking
you
telling
doing?
me?
Okay, so we are both Barnes and Noble premium members.
Yeah.
Which means that there's a couple of perks. Like if you go in store, you get like a free
upgrade
on your Starbucks drink, and then they give you a free tote once a year, and then you get things like 10% off anything that you buy, and you get free shipping. Yes. So whatever you buy is shipped directly to your house for free. And we got an email this past week or whatnot. Yeah. And it said something like, I actually wrote it down because I was like, I wonder, I have speculations, but I'll tell you what it's about. So Barnes & Noble has literally come out with an email saying, effective August 10th, 2026, a $15 minimum purchase needs to be made of eligible items in online orders to receive free shipping. So prior to this, no matter what you bought online, if you had the premium membership, it was free. Yeah. Now they're saying you have to spend $15. The change is in response to the significant increase in the cost of fuel and shipping services and minimum cost becoming prohibitive on very small orders. At present, the majority of the orders from our members are after $15 or more. So therefore, we hope that this change basically isn't an inconvenience. Yeah. I have an opinion. Okay. Especially because I entered college with pre-law. And the beginning of that was a lot of just like reading contracts or reading, not necessarily like just reading things and seeing how like I remember the first class that I had, it was like how different commas, like it was the same thing, just 4 different ways of writing it that meant completely different things. So the first thing that I snagged on this was eligible items online. Meaning it's not just $15. Yeah. It depends on what $15 we deem worthy to give you free shipping.
Okay, it goes to the same concept as like the marketing on a sale, where it'll be like 50% off a site-wide with exclusions. And so what you want is this really nice lo que sea you put in your cart,
but it doesn't count
50% off though.
It can be $85, but you're not gonna get free shipping.
So okay, look, I'll be honest, off rip I was like, this kind of doesn't affect me because I don't buy anything under $15 online, because everything I buy is a motherfucking book that costs $20 or more.
Yeah,
right.
But now that I brought this up to you,
right, yeah, that is fucking annoying, because what that tells me is like new releases are not like included in this.
Possibly. Because, for example, a couple weeks ago, was it a couple weeks ago? Maybe a little more. They do the random pre-order 25. Okay. So like whatever pre-orders that you want to do, you get 25% off. And I actually did use it for like 2 books last year or earlier this year for the T. Kingfisher book. I had another one and I got them both like cheap. Yeah. Right. I tried to do it this time around for ACOTAR 6, Fourth Wing novella, and for the Emily Wilds. You were
gonna get them, bitch?
Huh?
You were gonna get
I was gonna try. Not that I was gonna buy them. No. I would have told
traitor.
No! I would have told you, but I loaded up the cart because I'm like, I wonder if they'll give it to me. Right. Nada.
Not included.
Nothing. Not one of those 3 books were included in the pre-order sale. The pre-order 25. So it's like, I'm pre-ordering a book. So like, where's the little script that says, no, but these books? Not these books.
Yeah. No, not the
It's the same thing.
Not the highly anticipated books. Not those.
Exactly. Pre-order all the other books. Not these. So, yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest.
That's the only thing.
It really didn't piss me off rip. Now... Okay, Barnes and Noble. I love walking into Barnes and Noble.
I love Barnes and Noble.
I love getting a little Starbucks. Yeah. I love walking around. I love finding a book that I'm like, oh my God, this is fun. I'm going to read it and I'll buy it there. And, you know, I get my discount and then I get the tote bag, all that shit. On the day-to-day, am I ordering books from Barnes & Noble? No. Why? Because they're cheaper elsewhere. And I know somebody already commented and they were like, yeah, but you're doing a disservice because you're giving like people who are reselling books money. And I hear you, queen. I do. But in this economy, I don't give a fuck.
I agree with you.
I would only pre-order, like I would only buy a book on Barnes and Noble if it's a pre-order for something that I'm getting a signed copy of, or if it's like a deluxe special super edition that
like
I'm like,
something
I really
super
want this.
special.
Yeah, like the Hunger Games box set.
I got that on Barnes and Noble.
Right, because I mean, you could get it at Target, but I wanted it así mismo.
Yeah. We went to the midnight release of Barnes & Noble for Onyx Storm.
Oh, no, you went without me, bitch.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Aww.
She went with her husband, and I'm like,
I didn't.
How fucking dare you?
So that's funny because, oh my gosh, it was because I had bought it a really long time ago. And then when you finally read it, you were like, I was like, oh, tried it. Like, but you couldn't.
You got it when I was still on Fourth Wing too.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if you were enjoying.
Yeah.
So I was like, my husband's coming.
Yeah, you were like, oh yeah, I'm going with my husband. And I was like, okay. And then fucking traitor.
I am sorry.
I'm kidding.
Never again.
How dare she go with her husband instead of me? But
no, but anyways, you do this on Barnes and Noble.
Okay, so Barnes and Noble midnight releases. Lackluster?
Very.
Okay, that's an episode for another day.
Yes,
because also,
and I will say
I don't want to say that they're lackluster. I think more overall so for our vibe now.
Yes, right? And also like I think every Barnes and Noble does a different event.
Okay,
like
so our old Barnes and Noble because it's not there anymore.
True. So our old Barnes and Noble for Onyx Storm midnight release, disappointing.
Yeah, but
I will talk. I will bitch about that at another session.
A whole fucking episode just talking about it.
I'm done.
Okay. Anyways, so
anyways,
that's kind of the news with Barnes and Noble. They are making slight changes, and here's the thing too, that when they're like, oh, because of fuel, they're talking about how this fuck ass like nobody can get gasoline, prices are high. Here's the fucking problem with that: when the price goes up, it never goes down.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So like when they make a change because like, oh well, because like,
we've been driven to this point because,
How do you say had dinero? Like the companies that come and like mow your lawn.
Oh.
Whatever. We call it un jardinero. They have been upping prices because, they use...
The lawn people?
I don't know how to say that in English. But like
lawnmowers.
Companies.
Companies. El jardinero.
El jardinero.
Yes.
They have been increasing their like monthly price because, they use gasoline and like all of their shit.
Yeah.
But do you think that if the price of gas goes down, that their price is going to come down?
Stop.
Because it's not.
And that's the thing. Like, we've been driven here so that we can keep our business going.
And it makes sense.
I respect. I understand that.
The price of gas
Isn't that something like the tolls?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about that. But I had someone explain that to me years ago, that the tolls started as a way to pay for repairs on something specific, and then they just never went away.
Yep. And they have.
Is that accurate? Okay.
I don't know if that's how they started, but I just know that tolls serve no definitive purpose at this point.
Yes, exactly. So anyways, so the other thing, book newsworthy. Book newsworthy. On Friday, I don't know when this episode's gonna come out.
Wait a minute, you started on Friday? And you're done?
What?
You're done?
No, listen to me. I started on Thursday night and I was done by Friday. I started on Thursday at 10 p.m.
You need to start watching We Were Liars tomorrow.
Okay, I'm down. But let me just cue in everybody. On Thursday night, I got home and my husband had a migraine, so he went to bed really early. And so I'm like, let me see. Someone had recommended a show to me. Off Campus.
Which I'm sure you've all heard about. It's been super popular.
And it was like 10 p.m. I could not go to bed. I couldn't go to bed. Okay? It was like 3 a.m. I was on episode 5 and I was like, I need to go to bed. Like I have responsibilities tomorrow. I go to bed. I literally go to work on Friday. And in between work meetings, I was like, I was watching this show. I finished all 8 episodes within, I think, 36 hours. Off campus.
Off campus.
Okay.
College show?
Yes.
Fun.
So, okay. I then find out that it's a book. It's a book series. Okay, I think it's like 5 or 6 books. I cannot even explain to you why I love this show so much. I think there's so many reasons, but I love this show. And I have been like just rewatching it. Like it's Sunday. So think about the fact that I finished an 8-episode show from Thursday to Friday, Saturday, and today's Sunday. Listen to me. I bought the first book. Because online, I'm trying not to get too many spoilers because always the book and the adaptation movie or book are always different.
Always.
But everybody online is like, the book is better, which is usually the case. So I bought it. Let me know what you think for real. Like, I'm going to read this book because the show was so amazing.
I'm going to read this book in a few months.
Okay, I'm down. And it's totally different. Like, this is like such a just synopsis, right? It is a fake dating trope. Well, you already know that.
I know that, which
I love a fake dating trope.
Yes.
I love that. So like, eat it up. And it's just like a hockey player, like college vibes.
Okay, hold on. When I was in college, I loved a hockey player romance. I loved a baseball player romance, which is hilarious because I fucking hate watching baseball. I'm sorry, don't kill me. But
okay,
boring
no,
to
I
me.
Cannot watch it on TV.
I am from one of the countries that like baseball players are just like filtered out from there. Like it's like straight.
Yeah, you are actually,
and I don't like it. So I can because
I can watch it live. I like it live.
No,
oh,
I had a field trip when. I think it was like fucking 6th grade or something during summer camp, and I fell asleep in the field trip watching the baseball because I was like, this shit is so boring.
Oh my god.
But anyways, so that's fun. A hockey romance?
I was like, so I'm like, older. I'm not gonna say how old I am.
You're not that old, bitch.
Thank you. But I was like, I haven't watched a show like this in forever, where it's like a chick flick kind of thing, but it's also like college like age, which I'm not. And like the relationship, and there was so many moments in this like first few episodes that I'm like giddy. I'm like, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm just like nervous, and I'm like kicking up my feet. Like, what did you just say? What did you just say?
Listen, if you can get me to blush in a book or in a show or in a movie,
blushing
already. Cemented in me.
I was blushing the entire time.
Okay. I'm gonna watch
the fizz. Listen to me. Okay, you have to watch it.
Okay.
And like, I just hope it's not like a disappointment. But like the parts in the book, right? Like, so you already know there's a love interest like between a girl and a boy, right? But the way that he like yearns for her, the way that he looks at her, the way that he like brings her close to him. Oh my god. Dude, I bought the first book. So I bought the first book, and I'm hoping to God that it's like better, because the show was amazing. Like, it was just,
I'm gonna try
and
to
it's
watch
just funny
it this
because
week
I feel like this is interesting, because I do want to mention this. There is like sex scenes, right? And I feel like we've talked about it in the podcast before, that we're like, the plot needs to plot before the sex scenes, right? Like, I'm not against sex scenes or romance. And there was a healthy amount, okay, of sex scenes in this show.
Okay.
And yet, I felt like, tell me all the things. Like, it was just done well. Like, I didn't feel at all like it was just excessive sex scenes or romance. I literally felt like the characters,
just with fake dating, you've already you've piqued my interest.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, you need to watch it now.
Okay, you need to watch We Were Liars now. I've been trying to get this bitch to watch that fucking show.
That's a book too, though, right?
But not the same vibe at all. It's not like.
What's the vibe of We Are Liars? We Are Liars?
We Were Liars.
We Were Liars. Okay.
Not like this.
Okay. So this is fun because like we're literally talking about adaptations of books,
Right.
right? And that's a show too?
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
show.
so it's a show.
On Amazon Prime. It's got one season. I don't think it's gonna get a second, but
Okay.
it could because it has a second book. It is a mystery.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know. Look,
can
I
do
had
with some
heard about
mystery.
it. I started it months ago. I mean,
Okay.
I started and finished it, like same concept, like within 3-4 days. That's the problem too with us, is that like once you have me enthralled, I'm devouring this.
I'm devouring it.
And that's the problem with the books we've been reading. None of
Yes.
them have done that for us. But anyways,
No.
I digress. So same concept. I started it, and like, bitch, I stayed up until like 3 in the morning.
See?
The next day I was like, I can't wait to watch my fucking show. And then like I sat down, and then
Yes.
if you know me, which if you're a new viewer, hi. But if you're not and you've seen previous episodes, you know that when there's some like question, I'm like, bro, you better get to it, or I'm gonna Google this.
She's gonna Google I literally
Yeah.
have to work so hard to get her to not Google the end of like the majority of the
just need
books
to
that we
fucking know.
read.
You know, I just need to fucking know. So like with this, I was like, bro, there's fucking 6 episodes left. Fucking what is it? And I was like, I need to finish this fucking book
Before I
need
Google
to
it.
finish this fucking show.
Serious? Yes.
Like tomorrow, because if not,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google this shit.
Yes.
And then I finished it, and I cried. And then I bought the book. I haven't read it yet, but I bought the book. And then I bought the second book because I found out there was a second one, and I was like, well, I need to fucking read that.
Well, I found out off campus is
a
like
series?
6 books, I think. So I'm like, no way.
I love a fake dating trope.
I love a
So
fake
I'm
dating
excited.
trope
And
because it always makes me so
college
giddy.
Carla loved a like sports boyfriend trope. So it's been a while. I'm not in college anymore.
It literally made
Recently
me
graduated.
feel like giddy. Yeah, right. I love you. I wish. But it literally made me giddy. It literally made me like,
This makes me excited.
oh my god, what is she gonna say? What is he gonna say? What are they gonna do?
Okay,
But anyways,
excites me, and
I
just
loved it. I loved it.
I feel like we've been wanting to have like really fun, quick
Yeah.
little reads, you know?
Yes. To
And
kind
this might
of
be it.
cleanse the palette between
Yeah.
like we love fantasy and we love diving into a world.
Yeah.
But sometimes we
I love
don't
to
when
make
we
an
don't
investment.
love that world. Or even if we did love that world, we need a palette cleanser.
Yep.
So like I feel like that's what's gonna be for us. Last year we tried the palette cleanser to be thrillers.
Didn't work.
It wasn't it for us.
But honestly, I fucking loved the Agatha Christie book that we. I know
Yeah,
you didn't.
fair.
You
Okay,
didn't.
I mean no, I didn't, but I
And it's
understand that you
But-
liked it.
But Hemlock and Silver was really fun.
I loved Hemlock and
Listen,
Silver.
that's and then also
Hemlock and Silver by T.
Twisted
Kingfisher.
Ones. Twisted One scared the motherfucking shit out of me. But what it did
Both of
was made me
those.
realize that I really liked her as an author.
Yeah, T. Kingfisher was a spooky October read author for us last year. We loved both the books. And we actually bought another one that we might get to this year.
Yeah.
But honestly, this is a good, like, one thing that I was thinking about this as we were discussing this. I think that it is kudos to the show
Mm-hmm.
that I'm willing to buy the book.
Yes, because here's one thing that I like to do is if I know that this show or movie is based off of a book, I want to watch
usually
it
wanna-
first.
Oh, yeah?
Because if I read the book, I'm gonna criticize the shit out of whatever I watch.
Fair, but I actually like to read it first.
Yeah.
Like if it's possible, like for me, like with Dune. I know you're not too into it right now, but I haven't watched any of the movies because
You're
I
gonna
have
read that?
hopes that I want to read it. I do want to read Dune.
I do.
Let me know. Yeah, do. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think that I should or
We
shouldn't.
talked
But
about this.
that really does call my attention. So I haven't watched the movie. But for example, you did read a book without me a couple months ago. Tiene una película. The House something. The Housemaid.
Oh yeah, I read that.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you read the book and then you watched the movie. But
Yes.
I watched the movie and I haven't read the book. I loved the movie, by the way. Like I know you didn't like it too much, but I loved the movie. I'm not really inclined to read the book. I think I got what I wanted it. But off campus, I'm like, I bought the book.
I'm like, should I ruin it? But I won't.
oh.
Like, should I ruin the difference between the book and the movie?
No, just in case I get to it. But like I'm not in a hurry to get to
right.
it.
I hear you.
Whereas I finished Off Campus and I got on my Kindle and I was like, but I'm ready to buy this.
The same thing with We Were Liars, where I was like, I finished
that's kind of cool.
and I was like, I need to fucking read this book.
Okay. So now I have to binge We Were Liars.
It is not.
And then you need to binge Off Campus. Okay, so it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I just stumbled across Off Campus.
I cried. Okay.
Oh, God.
Just, I'm letting you know. Because I don't want you to be like,
so now,
and then watch We Were Liars and be like, what the fuck?
But you know what's hilarious? This is the opposite, because right now, as we are going through our calendar right now, right? So I just watched a super giddy, like amazing, like Off Campus show, like amazing, like just like so in love. And now I have to enter We Are Liars, which is the opposite of that. Yes, but when we are reading right now is the opposite. I'm reading like a raunchy, mean moms like vibe, and she's reading Poppy War.
I'm reading Poppy War 3.
Yes.
Oh my God, guys, I want to talk so bad about the Dragon Republic, but we can't.
We're not gonna do it now. But anyways, just like that's part of the book news is like, guys, listen to me. I devoured that show. Like, I'm telling you, I started 10 p.m. on a Thursday and I was done with that show like 3 p.m. on a Friday. And I was working that day. So, yeah. Devoured. I devoured that show.
I'm gonna watch it. Maybe tomorrow I'll start episode 1.
Like, tell us, like, what you think. Like,
okay,
I'm going to read the books.
Hold on. I kind of have a request for the comments.
Okay.
Okay, if you've read Tea Kingfisher, we are thinking about what we're going to read next year.
Yes.
I think we wanted to throw in a Tea Kingfisher book.
Yes, we did.
I don't know if you guys know or not Tea Kingfisher. If you do, can you let us know what book you love?
Yes.
We were thinking about Sword Heart.
Yes.
But I really love this author. Do not put some scary shit in there.
Right. I was going to tell them, like, bitch. Full disclosure, Hemlock and Silver, 10 out of 10. The twisted ones, too scary for us.
Listen, I really liked the, like, tone. I loved how she wrote, and I liked the characters. But I don't want to be scared. Please. So don't do that to me.
The twisted ones by Tea Kingfisher, too scary. So when you do recommend it, just think of both perspectives.
Yeah.
The twisted one's too scary. Hemlock and Silver, fun and perfect. So if you know her works and you want to recommend a book that we're going to put on our TBR for 2027, just keep that in mind.
Yeah. So if you can recommend a Tea Kingfisher book that fits the mold, or if you think Sword Heart is a good
It looks good. I feel like it's a good option. Yeah.
And then also, I did want to make a request. If you have any fake dating. So I've read To All the Boys I've Ever Loved. Loved that. Loved that by Jenny Han. I have not read Off Campus or watched it.
Me either, but I watched it.
But she loved it. So if you can think of any fake dating that you were like kicking your feet, comment.
I was kicking my feet every episode. You don't understand. We should watch it right now.
But listen, I might.
Let's go from here to the
very
TV.
late, guys. It's like 2 in the morning, and we're like, okay, let's go watch it.
It's like you don't understand. I'm sorry.
I think fake dating is one of our favorite tropes. So if you can give us some fun recommendations, because we've been talking about, like, I just wish I could just pick up like one book and like have fun and just like the end and close it, and it goes on my bookshelf. So if you guys have any of the fake dating trope that you think is really great that we would enjoy, you could comment. That'd be fun.
Like, we can do different genres. Like, it doesn't have to be just fantasy. Like, just straight romance would be work, because Off Campus is just straight. There's no fantasy there. It's just Graham. That's his name.
Okay.
But anyways, so Carla, so now our homework is I'm going to watch We Were Liars, and you're going to watch Off Campus, and you're going to tell us if the books are better so that we can get to them.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you,
we have a little long investment read that's coming up, and I'm kind of avoiding like a little Just a little percent of
you?
it.
She's trying so hard to get me to agree to reading other books instead of Crescent City.
No, I'm saying in between, like before we get to Crescent City.
We
like,
don't
maybe
have
watch this-
time.
I think we have time.
We don't have time.
I think.
So anyways, thank you for joining us for our book news.
Thank you for watching. Let us know your thoughts on everything. How do you feel about like the Easter eggs? How do you feel about
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on kind of the
How,
fact
do you
that
feel any
we've
type of
all
way about
bought
Barnes
books?
and Nobles changing their bullshit? Do you not care? I kind of don't care, honestly.
Honestly, I don't think it's gonna affect my life, but I just know that they're gonna pull some BS with it. Like I know you're gonna put in your cart and it's like $80, and you're like, oh, actually, your cart is less because
Do what I dare you.
eligible,
I'll cancel my
whatever
membership, bitch.
purposes. You would. This girl. This girl got late to one of our Pilates classes. I have to tell them.
Okay, go on.
She got to our Pilates studio late.
By 10 minutes.
And I was in there struggling already, right? Like hot Pilates.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a text from her. She's like, they won't let me in. So I canceled the membership.
I was like, I already paid for this class. Like, okay, I know I'm gonna get comments. But you're interrupting the class. It's distracting the instructor and the. Fine, whatever. Fuck you. Listen, I paid the lump sum that I paid, and then also you're gonna tell me it's 10 minutes, bro. The class is like an hour long.
I know.
Are you fucking kidding me? And I'm the type of person where it's like, okay, I'm never gonna see you
Bye.
again.
And I was like in the middle of, I don't even know what they were telling me to do, like some type of plank
You shouldn't have been
stuff.
reading that, bitch. I meant for you to read that.
I was
after.
waiting for you.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I was waiting for the door to open and my best friend to come in
Yeah,
to
you're
come
right.
struggle with me in
Okay,
hot
I
Pilates.
forgot about that part.
And so when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, this bitch just canceled the membership. Carla.
Because we can get into that personality type on a different episode because I have so much to say in terms of like just the general idea behind that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, then get the fuck out of my life, bye. But we won't. So anyways, let us
just
know.
so that you know what I'm dealing with.
I know, pobrecita.
I love you. I'm not easy by any means.
Perfection.
Well, you're perfection.
It's because we're meant to
So anyways, this was Booked and Buzzin' of us just ranting on shit that we liked and didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
So in summary, we're kind of annoyed at the fact that we don't have any covers for the Fourth Wing novella or ACOTAR 6.
Yeah.
No synopsis, no nothing, but you want to drop stupid little Easter eggs to me. I don't like that. Easter eggs are fun when I already know what we're aiming for.
Right.
Number 2, Barnes & Noble, I just know they're going to find a way to fuck around.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3, Off Campus. You need to watch it.
I'm gonna
like
start
yesterday. Like today.
Tomorrow.
You might start now. Because I need to talk about it.
Don't touch me.
Off Campus. I devoured the first season. Leave comments to tell me if I need to read it. Because I did buy it because I'm like, the book has to be better than the show.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not. So tell me what I should do.
Oh, yeah. Also, don't spoil anything, please, in the comments.
No.
But let us know the structure of Off Campus. Because if it's 6 books, I wonder if like they kind of combine book 1 and 2 for season 1. Or is it like book
that's a good
But
point.
please, no spoilers.
So no spoilers because I devoured season 1 on the show, but I haven't read any of the books, but I loved it. Yeah. So I want to know if and I think she's going to love it. So I want to know if we should read them. Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.